This week there will be a massive Bitcoin pump, and on today's update video I will be explaining why. So I will be discussing the most important charts and patterns on today's update video, including the fact that tomorrow the spot Ethereum ETF will launch, and I will be exactly talk about what this will mean for the market. I will talk about the Bitcoin spot ETF, the exact data from that, my Bitcoin trade, which is in approximately $350,000 in profit right now. My exit strategy will be discussed, the liquidity on Bitcoin, the most important charts on the longer perspective, and the Bitcoin halving effect that is currently kicking in the market. So make sure to watch this video till the end. It's going to be extremely valuable. So don't forget to once again slam that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, if we're looking at Bitcoin right now, we can currently clearly see after we had that breakout on this exact symmetrical triangle, we created that next leg towards the upside, towards the new range, which is laying somewhere around 66.5k to an approximately 68.5k. And currently you can clearly see that we're creating somewhat of a new wedge pattern. We're getting rejected every single time once Bitcoin sees this upper sloping resist line. Every single time once we do touch this level, we get rejected. And every single time once we do touch the upper sloping support line, we get supported. So Bitcoin is still consolidating in this pattern, but I do expect that volatility is most likely going to be picking up again today, because yes, if we are going to be looking at the charts right now, but more importantly, if we're going to be looking at the data, tomorrow the spot Ethereum ETF is going to get launched here. And I do really believe that this is going to be having a massive effect on the market. This is allowing, once again, even more millions of dollars to flow in towards the market. And that is ultimately going to be an extremely bullish thing for the market. Of course, like we know, the Bitcoin spot ETF, they bought over 18,000 Bitcoins all alone last week here. And guys, that is a massive accumulation score that we are currently seeing. And if we're looking at the total cumulative flows, we've seen an inflow total of $17 billion so far ever since the spot Bitcoin ETF launched. So yeah, we're expecting that really whenever the Ethereum ETF is going to get launched, we're also going to see like $5 to $10 billion in the first 6 to 7 months here in terms of accumulation. So this is once again going to attract a lot of capital back in towards the market, and ultimately that is going to be sending crypto higher, and that is why I do believe that ultimately this is going to be a good week for crypto. And if we're then looking at the Bitcoin support line, we are actually breaking above this orange box right here. And why is this orange box so important? It is because this orange box previously around provided massive resistance right here, then flipped into support, then over here as well flipped into support. Then whenever we broke below this level was the point we also saw a rejection from it, and then that big downtrend got started. So yeah, clearly whenever we broke above this level last time around, we saw a pump all the way up to $72,000. So I am super excited because $72,000 is my first take profit target for my trade here, and $72,000 would mean I'm gonna be closing down 50% of my trade here. And guys, my trade is currently in at about $350,000 in profit, but whenever we're going to be hitting $72,000, I'm going to be closing 50%, and then whenever we are going to be hitting $86,000, I'm going to be closing the other 50%, and that would mean I'm going to be looking in about like $700,000 to $800,000 from just one single Bitcoin freaking trade here. So this is my strategy right now here on how I'm going to be maximizing the profits with my trade here, guys. If you want to be trading yourself, it is super simple. All you need to do here is go to the link description of today's video, press on this link right here on Bybit, and if you press this link, you will come to this page here, and if you then press on this yellow box right here, you can claim a free $500 airdrop position after creating an account and making your first deposit above $100. Then you're going to be able to claim this free $500 airdrop position, which is of course completely for free. So yeah, make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video if you want to be opening up a free trade and if you want to be trading in general at all. But like you can see with my trade, guys, we're making banks of money. We're making banks of money with one single freaking Bitcoin trade here. So I'm very happy I took this trade. And of course, if you subscribe to the channel right now, you're going to be staying up to date about all the next trades I'm taking, because all the trades I take on this channel, I show you step by step on how I'm approaching it and how my mindset goes before opening up this trade here. And exactly like this trade as well, I showed you step by step on the channel why I was opening up this trade on the exact bottom, because literally I opened my trade on the exact bottom right here. So yeah, going further in towards the content, we can currently see, of course, we broke the downtrend, we flipped this horizontal level into support. So Bitcoin is actually looking quite strong here. And if you're going to be too bearish on Bitcoin right here, it is not so smart here, because if you're looking at this orange box right here, which previously, right, like you can see, provide resistance, support, etc., we are currently clearly breaking above it, and this could very well mean that we're going to be flipping this level into support. And this is a very important box of the past, and you can see also over here in this region right here, if I'm going to be drawing a box real quickly, whenever we broke above this region, it flipped into support, and we're currently doing this. So I'm very much on high alert that actually Bitcoin is most likely going to be seeing that uptick towards the range high once again here. But there are some important levels to be paying attention towards, and that is potentially this downward sloping resistance line on Bitcoin. So you can see every single time once we do touch this level, we see major rejections. And yeah, this level is currently laying around 69,500. So I'm going to be paying close attention towards this exact level right here. But whenever we break above it, it's going to be, of course, ultimately a super bullish sign that Bitcoin is heading higher. But just like I discussed, guys, and this pattern I discussed already while we were trading over here on the lower side, and I said that ultimately a falling wedge pattern, guys, like the chances of a falling wedge breaking higher is like 90%, and the price target of the falling wedge is laying around 73 to 72,000 US dollars. So we're about to be hitting that price target. It's laying on the top side of the wedge, and we're just a couple percent away from it right now. To be exact, from this exact moment of time, we're about 7% away from our price target, and I think that really we are most likely going to be reaching this. I think we're going to be looking towards the next target, because currently, if we're also looking at the liquidation heat map on Bitcoin, still around 72 to 73,000 US dollars, there's an about 10 billion US dollars worth of Bitcoin short liquidations laying, and that is going to be a super good thing in the market. And once again, also, history is playing out, because every single time, once June is a negative month here, July has been extremely positive, and so far July has been plus 8%, which is of course extremely good here in my opinion. And this is of course only meaning that yeah, we are probably going to be still having a good end towards this month here, because every single time once June has been a negative month, July has been extremely profitable. And so far, to be very honest, this has been the worst July we have seen, so maybe it's going to become even better than it currently already is. And I do highly believe that that is a full possibility for Bitcoin to be having, because if you're looking at the weekly time frame, it is just looking extremely strong for Bitcoin right now here. You can see we're almost breaking out of the bull flag pattern here, and more importantly, I believe that the halving effect on Bitcoin is about to kick in here, because if I'm going to be making this chart a little bit bigger, you can see that we're currently 6% after the Bitcoin halving. You can currently see that we're 6% in towards the next Bitcoin halving, and every single time once we're around this stage here of the Bitcoin halving, we tend to see the halving effect kick in the market, and we tend to see the start of the next Bitcoin bull run. Let me put this on the chart here, and to make it a little bit more clear, we're currently in about 100 days after the Bitcoin halving, to be exact, and usually around 100 to 84 days here, that is the point where the next Bitcoin halving rally starts. So yeah, we are right now getting ready for the next big party, because yes, like you can see every single time, just moments after the halving, that is the point where the big Bitcoin bull run gets started. So why wouldn't it happen again here? I believe the halving effect is about to kick in here, and that is going to be meaning we're going to be having that next big Bitcoin bull market rally getting started. If you're looking at the monthly time frame, I said this on multiple occasions, we're currently creating a massive compression here on the monthly time frame with a massive hammer candle, which is looking to be closing extremely bullish for Bitcoin. We're holding on towards the monthly support right now. Everything is just looking ready to be absolutely taking off towards the skies. So yeah, Bitcoin is ultimately looking bullish, market is looking bullish. So this was it for me in today's update video. Tomorrow we're going to be having the spot Ethereum ETF launch, which is going to be having a massive effect on the market. I expect that today could still be a very exciting day, but of course most attention will be pulled towards tomorrow, so make sure to be paying attention towards that. But anyways, this was it for me in today's update video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.